guys, welcome back to another video. Today I am making oxtails, and if you want to see how to make delicious oxtails as shown in this video, then go ahead and stay tuned. Just to let you know, this recipe is for beginners, so if you want to go ahead and try to make oxtails, this is perfect if you're new in the kitchen. So let's go ahead and get in the video. Some ingredients that I'm using today is the gravy master browning, parsley flakes, garlic powder, parsley, green onions, salt and pepper, allspice, beef broth, W sauce, or Worcestershire, what's that over there, whatever you want to call it, brown sugar, and of course oxtails. Go ahead and chop up some carrots, onions, and garlic. And we're gonna throw that in there also. You wanna make sure you clean your oxtails before you cook them. And also some peppers. I have some peppers and tomatoes from the garden, so we're gonna use a few of those. So here's another look at the ingredients that I have. And yeah, that's all you need. Pretty simple. So I also have some jerk seasoning. If you don't have any, that's okay. But if you have some on hand, go ahead and use that also. So after you clean your oxtails, you want to chop up your carrots, your onions, your green onions, and you want to put them in the blender. You want to blend all of this stuff up so you can make a marinade. I have a few chilies and a few jalapeños. I know everybody likes to use certain types of peppers, but hey, if you're not into a lot of heat, I'll just stick with jalapeños or chili peppers. Nothing too hot. I know Scotch bonnets are, usually used for this recipe, but you can customize this any way you want. So you just want to add your diced, well, they're not diced technically, but your chopped up onions into your blender, and you want to add some garlic, of course, peel it first, and your peppers. Those are just 2 jalapeños. One just turned red and the other one's green. And then there's your garlic. And that's all that you need in there. And then you want to go ahead and add a little bit of Worcestershire. Please, how do we pronounce this word? Okay, W. Let's just keep it simple. Pour some W sauce. Three teaspoons of Worcestershire sauce. I like the French's brand, but you can use whatever one you would like. We're gonna just go ahead and pour in some beef broth or beef stock or whatever. And I did like a quarter of my blender cup, and that's how it should look. Just a little bit of liquid to get it going in the blender. Nothing too crazy. Now don't forget the brown sugar. I did 2 teaspoons of brown sugar into the mix. Now you just want to give it a little shake. I'm using my NutriBullet, good old handy dandy NutriBullet. That always comes in handy. I've had a NutriBullet for like 10 years now. Not the same one, but over time. They had different colors. I wanted the pink one. So here's the marinade that you're going to use for your oxtails. And no, I'm not Jamaican, but I do enjoy Jamaican food. So I like to taste Jamaican food, eat Jamaican food, and you know, do a little bit of research on how it's done, and this is what I found works best for me. So when it comes to the oxtail, you can cut off the additional fat around the oxtail, or you can leave it on. It's up to you. So what I'm doing here is, after, like I said, you want to clean your oxtails really well. I'm going to season it with the jerk seasoning. And I almost used the whole bottle. Add your parsley flakes and your pepper. I would prefer fresh parsley, but if you don't have it, go ahead and use what you have. Then you just want to give it a nice little rub down. Make sure all those seasonings get incorporated into the oxtail as you go. Don't forget to add a few dashes of allspice also. And then there's my green onions that are from my backyard. Then you want to add some gravy master. You want to add some more like browning sauce. This is a little bottle, but it was almost gone by the time I finished. Throw in your good old garlic powder. I would say about 2 teaspoons, 1.5 to 2 teaspoons for this. I'm also adding a little bit of garlic salt. I would say about 1/2 teaspoon of that, but just make sure you don't over salt, because garlic salt, of course, has salt in it, so you don't want to add too much regular salt to this dish. That's how much. I have to show on my hand. This part of the video is self-explanatory. I'm just massaging the seasonings in. I just want to check in with you all, make sure everything's going good. Happy September. Sorry I haven't posted in a while. Life is lifing. You get busy, and yeah, I finally edited this video and I'm posting it to you guys. Highly requested. Sometimes I do like surveys and polls on Cooking with Mercedes, and people send me recipes that they want me to make. So here you go. Be sure to save half of the marinade from the carrots and the onions that you marinate the oxtails with, because we're going to put this in a pot after we sear them. I just want to take the time to give a shout out to the watchers, to the viewers, to the subscribers. Thank you guys for sharing my content and, you know, liking and subscribing and commenting under my videos, or even under my Instagram page. You guys are definitely appreciated. Big up yourself. So that's just the blended mixture that I'm putting on the oxtails that we blended up. So this is how it's going to look depending on what you put in your mixture. So mine looks like this, and you just want to continue to marinate everything and, you know, just rub it all in. So this looks about right. That looks pretty good. Like I said, you can cut off any excess fat if you would like, or you can leave it the same. Preferably cut off the excess fat. Depends on what you want to do that day. So while we get everything else going, I'm going to cover this up with foil and get the pot ready. So you need a big old pot. I'm starting off with some olive oil. You want to pour enough to coat the bottom of the pan, and then you want to make sure you got your heat going. I'm adding some more parsley for color to my oxtails. The first oxtail is going in, and look at that. We're just going to brown them on both sides. Y'all, it smells so good when you put these in that pot. It just smells like your kitchen's gonna smell so good, by the way. So if you have family members or friends around, just kick them out, because they're gonna keep saying, is it ready? Is it ready? Is it ready? It's like, no, get out. So at this point, we just want to get some color up on them, okay? So let them cook on both sides on medium-high heat for about 5 minutes, depending on how thick your oxtails are. About 5 minutes. See, get a bowl, put them in the bowl, have it right next to the pot. Don't want to put too many in at a time. Just do a little bit at a time. Like I have 5 at a time. And if you want more color, you can add some more of the gravy master or the browning that you have to make these be a little bit darker. So you just want to repeat this process. You want to put the oxtails in, let them cook on 5. Cook for 5 minutes. 5 minutes on each side. And then this is how they look. As mentioned earlier in the video, I said you needed to save some of that marinade of the carrots and the onions and the peppers that you blended up. You want to add that to your pot now. Reduce it down to low medium heat. So this is just from browning the oxtails, the olive oil, and the marinade that you created. And the smell like gets even better once you add all this in there. So you just want to go ahead and give that a quick stir. Go ahead and grab that beef stock and pour it in. I use the whole container. So go ahead and fill that up. Put your stove on medium-high heat and then add your oxtails in and watch something amazing happen. You're gonna want to let these cook for about 2 to 3.5 hours, depending on how you like them. They should be able to pull apart and be nice and tender. So we made it a little bit over halfway through the video. You want to go ahead and get your jasmine rice or your rice and peas. Look at the oxtails. They look so good, fresh out the pot, nice and hot. We gonna go. We not gonna stop. We going to the top. Pop, lock, and drop. Ooh. Y'all not ready? Y'all not ready? Please don't. Please don't. Don't do that, Mercedes. Sorry, guys. Sorry. Anywho, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? Who gonna check me, boo? I have to stop. Sorry, guys. Here is the finished product, you guys. You made it to pretty much the end of the video. You want to add some more parsley. Make sure you get that extra juice up on that rice because it tastes nice. Can I have a slice? But that's not a slice because rice is not a slice. Anywho, look, thank you for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Look at the pull apart of the oxtails. It was hot. It burnt my finger, y'all. I tried to play it off, but it burnt the hell out of my finger. Look at that. So good. I did it for y'all. I burnt my finger for y'all. Look, I'm fanning my hand. Look, I'm keeping it real. I'm going to keep this edit in there. Like, I burnt my finger so bad. I was like, you know what? Let's stop. But thank you guys so much for watching Cooking with Mercedes. Please subscribe, like, and share. And I will see you guys in the next video.